classic high utility player. Stick him in the game and you're getting points, rebounds, and you're going to get good defense. He gives you a little bit of everything you need.
That one misses. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Picked by Clark. To the middle. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
It's Vassell on the wing. Spurs working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Bain. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Clark. There's a screen. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And that's the thing about Anthony. He can already score any way you like.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Good and Smart gets the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Now, here's Clark. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, Bain hits it from three-point range.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Spurs trail by 7. Now here's Beverly. Still scoreless. Thompson in the corner. Stolen by Smart. Here's Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
They double team Wembanyama. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. They'll have a jump ball. Anthony looking it over. Will it go? They get the rebound. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The 3 from Anthony. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis leading by 9. For 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've done it. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Outside Gordon. Lets a floater go. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. Here's Vassell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Agile finish from Vassell against that foul, managing to get the and one.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw tonight. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 13-point game. Wembanyama, a screen. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here are the Grizzlies now. They host the Clippers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Anthony. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And the Spurs making a change here. And both free throws good for Anthony.
A physical guy, Anthony, might have to get used to these strips to the line.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Bain looking around. And Jackson throws it down hard.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bain would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Memphis moving it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Pass to Beverly. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Here's Wembanyama.
Terrific pass from Melo. Solid job of just finding his teammates when they're open.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 11 points in the game. .141 left in the first half. It's the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Anthony. Grizzlies with the rebound. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the floor.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Here's Bain. Shot clock at 6. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Down low, here's Anthony. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. 8 points for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Bain. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Outside Anthony. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Hands it from downtown.
You just can't let Klay find any looks anywhere from the three-point line. He makes quick work from the coffin corner.
To the paint. It's stolen by Anthony. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Up again. And staying with the play, Anthony. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Memphis. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Outside Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. And he's good on the 3 ball. Gordon's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Spurs trail by 20. Here's Vassell. It's Clark with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Thompson from long range. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Here's Smart. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Thompson.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
A nice shot by Sohan.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Picked by Clark. From deep. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
3rd quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Clark. Shoots. Outside for Smart. Picked off in midair.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, last season there were a record number of African-American head coaches in the NBA. Blazers coach Chauncey Billups said, "It makes me proud of the NBA for being intentional about giving opportunities to African Americans or just minorities, period. I'm proud to be a part of it." Kevin?
Great stuff, David. Thank you so much for your reporting there. Pass to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. And a bit of a battle. Here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball call.
Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Bain. With the shot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Bain's got 8.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
On the wing, Bain.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
First one falls for him. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Chalk up 2 there. 12 points for him.
Yeah, and it seems to come naturally to Anthony. He just finds ways to score with consistency.
To the inside, Covington. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Left side, Bain. Down low. And he banks in the layup. Fultz has got his second bucket.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint. No question he got bumped on that shot.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Spurs.
So he comes up empty at the line.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Out to the right wing. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Good on the triple.
3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Personal foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Back to Fultz. Pass to Williams. Taken away by Anthony. He takes it in. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Oh, confident cut there by Anthony. The rookie knew that was his moment to strike.
Now Fultz. Back to Gordon. Six to shoot. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And he drives in. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shoot.
59.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Vassell. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
He wasn't going to settle on that play. Vassell with the assertive take to the bucket.
Stolen by Thompson. There's the three. And the basket by Vassell.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Pass to Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You expect some fumbles with the ball. And overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
Spurs trail by 21. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Thompson. And here is Vassell. And it's Memphis on the break. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bain. Clark outside. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Back to Vassell. Fires for three. It's Clark with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Duren. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Duren's got his first points of the game.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
The offensive rebound. Outside for Smart. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just such a quick release there by Marcus Smart. You love to see that just catch, touch, and release.
From deep three-point land. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
A three ball. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
You can't leave someone open when Smart is running his team, because he will find that mistake.
Beverly wide open. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Memphis with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Stolen by Collins. Williams with the steal. Pass to Rose. On the wing, Gordon. Picked by Williams. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, San Antonio. Outside, Anthony. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Young 40, about 600 deposits for real, put the bricks on it. Every flick like a big budget, yikes with the like Craig, the beat Debo, I'm a Chris Tucky. It's east to west, so we get duckies. My Chris drip got my wrist flooded, swag, but we never that when we get one whip, and that's a whip.